everybody, welcome back once more to my YouTube channel. I don't know what I just did, but yeah. Today I'm gonna talk about like life quotes that I've like read in like different places that I've applied to my life, and that has brought me pretty much a lot of inspiration and brought me different perspective, because a lot of these quotes I already heard of them before, but I never really gave them meaning in my life because they're really repetitive and I didn't really understand them, or I thought I did, but now I'm just like giving them a new meaning. So hope you like it, and I hope it inspires you. A lot of people love music, right? I feel like bringing songs to life with like with the quotes that you like, or like, I don't know, things from books or movies or quotes and stuff, it really helps you categorize like parts of your life and kind of sum them up. Like when you don't really know how to explain something, it's like, okay, like you have this like simple sentence or like two sentences that it kind of like englobes everything you're feeling or something that you felt a long time ago or something that you're going through. And I feel like it's a really fun and dynamic way of just like knowing your shit. The first quote is really typical, but it's like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And it's like, okay. And honestly, this is one of those quotes that I would listen to, and it would only make me think of like romantic people, like, oh, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Like, oh, if you like break up with your boyfriend and you like 2 years from now you go back together, it's like, oh, if it's meant to be. But honestly, I gave it a new whole meaning. So I had this friend, right? And I've known her for so many years, like, I don't know, since we were like really, really little. And as of lately, or as of recently, I kind of distanced myself from her, not because she did something to me like wrong or anything, but because she was like in this really toxic state of mind. And I felt like every time I was with her, she would kind of pass that on to me, and I didn't want those vibes, you know? And that's something that has really helped me this year as well, to kind of manage my relationship with other people. So if you see that there's someone in your life that, it's not that they're like toxic or they've done something like specific to you, but if you are trying to improve as a person, okay, and somebody is in your way of doing such, or of achieving goals or like dreams of yourself or things that you want to achieve in your life, then that person in that moment is not helping you. So it's not that it's like, oh, you have to cut that person from your life and it's like, goodbye, I'm not going to see you again in my life. No, but you can like give some distance and like not be with that person 24/7. How do I apply this? If it's meant to be, it will be quote. Well, I apply it because as of lately, this friend had or is improving in her life in certain aspects, and that has given her like this glow up and this positivity and this mentality and this attitude that she didn't have before. So now when I'm with her, I kind of vibe that, and it's like, I like the person you're becoming, and that is helping me progress. If we're meant to be friends again, we're friends again. And that is important. You have to manage your relationship with people, man, because it's true. Like, you can't put up with shitty people. Like, you can't. Close some doors today, not because of pride, incapacity, or arrogance, but simply because they lead you nowhere. And there's a lot of people in our life that don't lead us anywhere. And it's like, why am I still friends with this person? Or why do I have this person in my life so consistently? Cut them off. The second quote is, I also saw this quote as like a romantic quote, like all my life. But honestly, it's like way deeper than that. It talks about like dependency and depending your happiness on other people. And the quote goes like, two halves don't make a whole, two wholes make one. And that is so true. Like, I feel like so many people, especially in relationships with like boyfriends and girlfriends, or like when you're gonna marry someone or whatever, like you feel like that person completes you. And it's like, oh my God, like you're my half orange, or like whatever you want to call it. And it's like, okay, like it's good to have that mentality, but it's not really healthy. And the reason why is because if you depend on someone else to make you happy, if you don't have that person because that person disappears, if that person dies, if that person moves away, if that person just leaves you, if that person, whatever happens to that person, you're gonna feel like your life has like crumbled. This happened with my sister. So basically, like some years back, I love my sister. She's like my best friend. She's my rock, whatever. But I felt like it was really unhealthy to depend on her a lot. And the reason why I say this is because when I was going through depression, especially when I was going through depression before as well, but when I was going through depression, I felt like I had this dependency on her. And because she wasn't here, it was like every time she left Madrid to go back to London, it was like a part of my life has just like fall. You have to be your whole person and your whole self and bring all your shit together in order for yourself to mesh with that person and be like a whole. Like, and now I feel it. Now that I'm like working on myself and I'm this person, I'm this whole new person, every time I'm with her, it's like, it's bomb, because it's like she's her person, I'm my person. And when we get together, it's like fireworks, you know what I mean? If that person leaves you, your life is fucked, or at least in that moment in your time, in your life. And it's not really healthy. So 2 wholes make 1, not 2 halves make a whole. Quote number 3. This has to do like with my with your guys' professional career life, whatever. And it's a quote from Steve Jobs, really typical. That basically it says like deciding what you want to do is as important as deciding what you don't want to do. It's something that it's important to think about, because I spent a lot of my uni years thinking, what do I like? Like, what do I want to be? Like, I thought I was going to wake up one morning and be like, I want to be this, and like have all my like ideas figured out, but it's not how it works. And a lot of times people take too much time thinking of what you like, what you're good at, what have you succeeded, and you don't. And sometimes it's also good to know like what you don't like, you know, and that will close so many doors and will clear your pathway for you to reach like quicker your like ultimate goal. Now that I'm working and I'm working in like different like departments and like projects and stuff, I'm learning about, well, a part that I'm learning, which that is like a plus, but I'm kind of learning what I don't like and what I like. So sometimes don't think of what you like, think of what you don't like. I think it's fourth quote, or 5th, I don't know how to count. Okay, you don't drown by falling into water, you drown by staying there. And that has to do with my black and white mentality. I have a really black and white mentality in the sense that it's either nothing or everything. Everything's good or everything's bad. Everything's perfect. Everything's a failure. And that honestly is something that I'm trying to change, because everything's not going to be perfect and everything is not shit in my life. One of the reasons why I knew that I wasn't in that mentality anymore was that if something bad happened one day, the next morning I would wake up and I would feel like this sense of my body and my mind has just like reset and today's a new day. And only because yesterday was a bad day doesn't mean tomorrow's going to be a bad day. And I lived my life super normal. Okay, this one has to do with comparison, because I said in one of the videos that a lot of people compare themselves with other people. Yeah, people throw rocks at things that shine. And that, I love that quote, because it's basically really true. Like, a lot of the times people are really jealous of your success or whatever. And so if they see like you're shining and glowing, you're like this beautiful rock or diamond, people are not going to go there and appreciate it and clean your diamond. They're going to go and throw rocks at you because it's like, I can't do it, you can't do it. And I want to finish with this last quote, which is, shortcuts make long delays. Meaning, in life, there is no shortcuts. If you want to really like learn things and go through like bad moments and complicated moments and struggle moments to kind of learn, life does not have shortcuts. And if you try to have a shortcut, it's going to end up in a long delay. Meaning you have to learn every single little step of whatever experience you have learned in your life in order to kind of succeed. It's true, like life doesn't have shortcuts. You have to learn everything. And believe me, even if it takes 2 years to reach that goal that you always wanted, at least you know, and your mind is happy that you at least know that you did everything in your power to go through every little stage to get there, and you know everything. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. I hope it inspired you to be like, okay, like I can live my life in a more dynamic, more fun way, like categorize like songs that I like, apply them in my life, write them, like live from them, live by them, whatever. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time that a new video is uploaded. Either way, I'm uploading like one video every week, Sundays. So yeah, that's all for today. And I hope that you have a great weekend with a lot of strength, a lot of power, energy, and a lot of self-love in order to live a fuller life. Love you guys.